Hi, my name is Luke Clancy. I'm the wildlife officer for the Durango West District. My units are Unit 74 and Unit 741, and so that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Unit 74 ranges from about 6,000 feet to 13,000 feet plus in the high ranges on the north end. Unit 741 is lower land, goes down about 6,000 feet all the way down to the New Mexico line. These units are good units for deer and elk. The animals are spread pretty evenly throughout the units. One thing to note in Unit 741, again that's the southern unit, is it's mainly private land. So down there, if you're planning on hunting, you're going to want to make sure you have a contact with the landowner and you have permission, preferably before you get your tag. It can be very difficult to get permission down there. Most of the properties are leased already, or landowners have agreements with hunters that they've already worked out in the past. So make sure you get permission before you go down there. There is one section of public land in that unit. It's the Bodo State Wildlife Area. That's going to be on the northern end of 741, and there is very good deer hunting in there throughout all the deer seasons. Elk hunting is sparse in the later seasons. If we get a lot of snow, sometimes we'll push some elk down into Unit 741 in that Bodo State Wildlife Area, but it's rare. There are resident herds of elk in that unit, but again, they're going to be on private land, so make sure that you get permission before you head down there. Unit 74 is mainly going to be public land, so that's everything north of Highway 160. And up there, it's really rugged terrain. So if you're going to be heading up into Unit 74, make sure that you plan accordingly. It's difficult to access a lot of the areas within there. We do have a section of wilderness, the Hermosa Wilderness area, kind of smack dab in the middle of Unit 74. And it's steep, really thick timber, and you can easily get into a difficult situation in there. So make sure you're prepared, not only to get in there, but also to be able to get an animal out. There are a couple good access points to Unit 74. One is going to be behind Purgatory Ski Area. That's going to be the Hermosa Park Road. That will open up a lot of the country up there. Beyond that, Cascade Creek is another good access point. And then as you head north towards Silverton, you can step off of Highway 550 at multiple locations, get off into some good terrain, but plan on doing some hiking. You're not going to be successful road hunting in this unit. You're going to want to get off the beaten path, and then you have a lot higher chance of getting into elk. A little farther south in Unit 74, Junction Creek, that's another decent access point that gets you up into the southern end of the wilderness area, and again, just a lot of access to the public land. We also have the Perrins Peak State Wildlife Area. That's going to be in the southern end of Unit 74. Don't overlook that area. It's a great state wildlife area, provides winter range for these animals, and so towards the end of the hunting seasons, we have a lot of animals moving in there. Deer will be hanging out through all the seasons, and there's a lot of good opportunity. Not many people use that area, so definitely don't overlook that. Other things to note, later in the seasons, third season, we get a lot of snow, and so those higher elevations in Unit 74 can get completely shut down. There's a closure on the Hermosa Park area, so that's everything behind Purgatory Ski Area. They close that down November 15th. So note that. That usually falls somewhere in third season. So get a lot of people that plan their hunt thinking they're going to be able to spend their whole time back there, and then the road shuts down halfway through. So make sure you're planning accordingly for that. Snow can come as early as second rifle season, substantial snow that will cause those roads to be impassable. So again, make sure you're planning ahead, you have recovery gear, all that stuff, and you're ready to get yourself out, because a lot of times the Forest Service, other people aren't able to get you out. There are multiple outfitters that run in Unit 74 and 741. So if you're interested in that, you can look up those outfitters, and they provide a good opportunity in there as well.